Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin and welcome to your latest Chelsea news slash Arsenal news as well, because the player that we're going to talk about is related directly to us. I thought Mr. Benny Jacobs, I keep saying this guy when it comes to transfer news, big question mark. I thought Ben Jacobs literally not that long ago said that this particular player, let's have a quick look at that tweet. Let's have a look at that tweet. Viktor Gyokeres is back on the Chelsea radar. Liam Delap and Sesko are relatively high in their thinking, and I'm also hearing Isak should he genuinely become available. Ben Jacobs, the big Ben Jacobs, Benny Dog, said that Gyokeres is back on the Chelsea radar. Well, if that's the case, Benny, then why is David Ornstein, who generally makes us all nice and horny, in this case, definitely didn't make us horny. In fact, the thing has gone in, absolutely in. This is the latest, ladies and gentlemen. Arsenal developing strong interest in Viktor Gyokeres as possible striker signing. Andrea Berta is the latest, the new sporting director at Arsenal Football Club. We'll check that news out very, very soon. Previously sporting director at Atletico Madrid, has done some big stuff there for Atletico Madrid. So Arsenal are not, they're not just sitting on their laurels. They're not just hanging about. They're trying to get stronger and stronger as they feel they're just there. They're about just about there. And this is why I keep saying to all the Chelsea fans, if you think the rest of the Premier League, all the rivals are just going to sit around and just wait for us to catch up, think again. Andrea Berta, firm admirer of 26-year-old Sporting Club de Portugal forward, expected to figure prominently among AFC options, plus maybe more realistic than Isak. So look, Isak, I think he's going to cost a lot of money, of course. Newcastle United won't let him go. Newcastle United are a very serious club themselves. They're probably going to try their level best to keep a player like Isak. If they need to, they'll probably sell others, but they'll try and keep Isak, and Isak's going to cost a lot of money. So realistically, it's probably not viable. Gyokeres, for all the fans, all the Chelsea fans, and myself, I thought Gyokeres for Enzo Maresca probably is the best fit. I had absolutely no issues with Osimhen. Osimhen is my favorite. I wanted Osimhen last summer. We didn't end up getting him. I'm a big fan of Osimhen, Viktor Osimhen, robust, and we've got good history with African strikers playing for us. But Osimhen didn't happen. Gyokeres is one that I thought probably makes perfect sense for Enzo Maresca's style of football. Now you can chalk him off as well. When Orny starts saying that a club is really interested, yeah, best believe. And look, I had this feeling that Chelsea once again, and this is why it hurts, man. This is why it hurts. We may make it to Champions League this season. We may. But are we going to be serious? It's not just about making it to Champions League. It's not just about being there and thereabouts in the top 4 race. What do we want as fans? What are we thriving for? Are we just thriving for the bare minimums? Or are we thriving to get back into winning ways, how it used to be? Because I'm worried. If it's not Viktor Osimhen, if it's not Gyokeres, who is it then? Liam Delap. I'm not even sure whether Liam Delap is an absolute shoehorn. I don't think so. Newcastle United are sniffing around. If by any chance Isak goes to Liverpool. And Delap himself, as good as he is, another young striker. We needed experience. Gyokeres, wealth of experience at the highest level. Champions League. He's played quite a lot of club football for Sporting. Banged in a lot of goals. Check this out. Look at this. Viktor Gyokeres has now scored 42 goals in 42 games and also provided 11 assists. 53 goals and assists in 42 appearances for Sporting's goal machine, wanted by several clubs for the summer. I'm pretty certain that's this season, 42 goals. Plus 11 assists. This guy's a monster. I know a lot of people say, now that he's linked with Arsenal, no, we don't want him. He's not proven in the Premier League. Like there's a lot of space provided in the Portuguese league. Look at all his goals, just full of space. He looks like another Timo Werner. I've seen his technical ability. I've actually watched a little bit of Sporting, especially him. He's got good technical ability. It's not just pace, smash the ball forward and just run, chase. No, there's a lot of technical ability, and he's combative. He's physical. He's played in the championship. Championship is no Mickey Mouse league. So it's not Osimhen. It's not Gyokeres. Potentially Sesko, who, I don't know, man. I think he's okay, but okay is not going to cut it. That's the problem. Okay is not going to cut it. As I said, Arsenal, they're a strong, solid team. It's a shame. It's an unfortunate situation. Great, we take the banter, we laugh about it, but they really should be winning this season. Liverpool's just done a madness. Next season, if they keep the core of their team, they'll come back stronger. Add Gyokeres up front, yeah, now they're looking proper. Man City are going to strengthen over summer. Liverpool will strengthen as well. They'll win the league this season and they'll strengthen. Man United will strengthen over the summer. And then there's teams like Aston Villa, Brighton, Newcastle. We have to ask ourselves, what are we doing? This is a genuine question. No need to start commenting, oh my God, this guy's so toxic again. Unsubscribe. No need to do that. Just think. I'm not trying to be toxic here. I'm concerned. 3 seasons gone by under the ownership. And what are we doing? Making it into Champions League is still a question mark this season, by the way. It's not a given. Got big fixtures coming. I hope we do make it. And that'll help making it into Champions League to get someone important. But Osimhen, we've been told, check this out, but Ben Jacobs again. Now, if I'm not believing that, and if I'm not believing this, maybe Osimhen is back in the mix. Who knows? Ben Jacobs said this a few weeks ago, Osimhen wants 250k a week. He's not high on Chelsea's thinking at the moment. I'm thinking, you know what, Ben Jacobs, you talk a lot of crap. Maybe he is. However, having said that, if you look at our project, we don't give out that type of money. So he's right from that perspective. I wish we did. I wish we'd made an exception. A lot of fans will say, no, we shouldn't. We could get burnt. Let's just go with Dilap and let's pay him minimum wages and let's roll with that. Dilap is young as well, man. He ain't just going to come in and just make us supremely competitive. He's got to develop himself as well. I think he can turn out to be a supreme striker. This is why in recent times when we've made videos on Andre Santos or Giovanni Coenda or Kendry Paez, you can do that for a sister club. You can do all of that for a Strasbourg club like Strasbourg, right? Where they're in a league where there's only one competitor, PSG. Everyone else is level playing fields. In the Premier League, you can't be doing that, man. In the Premier League, this is why I can't be excited about the next big thing, because it's a serious competition, Premier League. There are serious teams with serious squads. You can't just have a squad full of kids and expect that they're going to come up trumps against teams that have wealth of experience. So, ladies and gentlemen, look, let me know how you feel. Me, I'm a bit concerned. This was the news in regards to Arsenal sporting director. Official confirmed Andrea Berta signs in at Arsenal as new director after huge work at Atletico Madrid. I'm thrilled to be joining Arsenal in what is a hugely exciting period for the club. We want to build a successful future with a great team. And he's come in and straight away we get this bomber from David Ornstein. Arsenal developing a strong interest in Viktor Gyokeres as possible striker, signing Andrea Berta, firm admirer of 26-year-old Sporting Club to Portugal forward, expected to figure prominently among AFC options, plus maybe more realistic than Isak. So, look, ladies and gentlemen, A lot of people look at this means I'm not worried about Arsenal. I'm not worried about Arsenal. They don't win nothing. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's about who's building a stronger squad. Are we building a stronger squad? We have to get rid of so many players in the summer window. It's not even funny. And then add quality on top of that. Are we going to do that? Is our sporting directors, are they capable of doing that? Are we just going to have another top 4, top 5 race next season as well? How long will this continue? How long is this acceptable for? Or is this who we are now? Is this who we are now? These are all the things that really bother me, that really... It's difficult because you want to see your football club be amongst the major trophies. Not sneaking into top 5. Top 5, we got lucky because now 5 teams, due to the coefficient in Europe, 5th team gets an opportunity. Made us a little bit lucky, but even then, I'm not sure whether we make it to top 5 this season to get to Champions League. And even if we do, are we actually going to do any damage in the Champions League? All of these things just... it's bothersome. It's bothersome. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what direction we're going to go. And for all the people that are expecting Viktor Gyokeres at Chelsea Football Club, forget it. Absolutely forget it. Smash up the like button. If you're here for the first time, subscribe. Hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Until next time, everyone. Take care. See ya. Goodbye.